We are coming up on a very important time of year for seniors 65 and up. It's Medicare enrollment time from October 15th to December 7th. Now, only in that time is the time where you can change your plan, or if you're just turning 65, you get signed up and get started for the first time. Well, Joel Freeman and his colleagues from Midwest Insurance Group help guide you through this process with how many locations you have, Joel?
3 locations.
3 and 2 in the malls.
Yeah, South Park and North Park, there's one at each of those.
Very accessible.
Yes.
Do we need to make appointments when we go to see you?
You can. Sometimes it's easier to make an appointment because you know you're guaranteed a spot, but walk-ins are always welcome as well.
I think let's talk to the people who are about to turn 65 or they're getting close or they're right there, and they're thinking, what is this that you help me with? They're not familiar yet with that complex world of Medicare.
Yeah, so Medicare would be the first step in a kind of a 2-step process. And so you got the federal government and that insurance, and then there's things that go on top of that that make it kind of like full coverage, so to speak. So that's where we come in to kind of help with that supplementary
That's
insurance.
what you got to pick, the supplement plan.
Yeah, some kind of supplement.
And there are how many to choose from?
Oh, I think this morning I looked at there's 40 Advantage plans.
Oh no, 40?
And then too many to count supplement plans.
Oh my
and
gosh.
all different kinds of stuff.
How do you help people find out what's right for them? What's the first step?
I guess just if they want to share kind of what their preferences are. And
how much they want to pay?
Yeah, I mean
medications. Does that fall into it?
Yeah, medications are big because those are things that you can't change. I mean, if the doctor's got you on something, we don't want you to have to change that.
Right. So you help them find a plan that will cover the drugs that they're on.
Drugs and doctors especially. You never want to change those. So that's a big thing to try to stay with those.
Well, you know, the reason I want to be so specific about this, Joel, is that I've talked to people who are, younger than 65, and they have said to me, oh, don't you just automatically get on Medicare? No, you don't automatically get on it, do you? You have to make these choices that you don't know a darn thing about until you actually delve into it.
Yeah, and if you're turning 65 and you're not drawing Social Security, you're not actually automatically enrolled either. So then you have to physically sign up for Medicare, and then you've got to physically sign up for a plan that goes with Medicare. So there's multiple things that kind of go into that.
This video we've been showing you folks is the 3 of the offices that you guys have: North Park, South Park, and then another Moline office. Yes, and this is where you guys hold little classes. And you can get individual appointments. And am I paying for this, or how do you handle that, Joel?
Nope. So our service is always free.
Free services, folks. Free. Yeah.
And I do want to mention we do have a new location inside our North Park Mall. Okay. It's just changed from last year.
Where are you now?
We are now on the east side of JCPenney's, and we've got a big sign on the outside of the mall too as well.
Okay. So you're still at the mall, but you're in a different spot in the mall.
Correct.
And you say it's by Penny's.
Yep, by Penny's.
So now I have to ask the very obvious question of folks watching. They're thinking, look at that young kid. What's he know about Medicare? You're about to say, you've been doing this a long time though. I mean, a while.
Yeah, this is my 5th year just with Midwest Insurance Group and insurance.
Your
even
5th year? Were you doing this in junior high?
No, but I did get out of high school, and it was within my first year that I got licensed. So.
What drew you to this field?
All of my friends, parents' friends, people from church kind of are with Midwest Insurance Group, so I kind of saw them and all my family friends and really just kind of wanted to join the team.
Well, and I know you're making a difference. I've heard that you're a very good counselor with this, and so old folks appreciate people like you.
I hope so.
Yeah, right, exactly right. So open enrollment is going on. It's just those few weeks, whatever that is.
Yeah, like 7 weeks, and then you got Thanksgiving in there too. So
right. And then after that, you can't change anything until the next October.
Yeah, I mean, that's the annual enrollment. October 15th to December 7th is going to be the most flexible that you have for any kind of plan changes.
And the thing is, as you mentioned, that's kind of holiday time as well. So you want to get on this. Should you, especially if you're just turning 65 or getting close, ASAP, you need to get it going.
Yeah, that would be my opinion.
Yes, always. So how about appointments then, or those kind of just open walk-ins?
Whatever most convenient for them, really.
You could call ahead.
That works for us, yeah.
Midwest Insurance Group, MIG, like to call themselves there. They're the 3 locations at North Park and South Park. And the corporate office, you said that's right at 53rd and 38th?
And John Deere Road.
And John Deere Road. Oh, John Deere Road.
John Deere
Got
Road
it,
and
got it.
53rd.
MIGbrokers.com. And Joel's one of the many partners there. And it was good to have you here. Thank
Good
you,
to be
Joel.
here.
Thanks for what you're doing for folks.